punch me in the face, where it will land.
Alright, so we found these 3 points using the Measure app, and with these 3 points we will plug them into our standard form equation, which is ax squared plus bx plus c equals y. So first we will plug in our point 0, 9, plugging in the 0 for where the x's are and the 9 where the y's are. Next we will plug in 14, 17 with the 14s where the x's are and the 17 where the y is, and then we will plug in 21, 11 using the 21s where the x's are and the 11s where the y's are. So now that we have plugged in our ordered pairs into the equations, we can simplify each equation. We can cross off each of the first 2 terms because 0 times anything is 0 to get c equals 9. We find that 14 squared is actually 196, and then you multiply 14 by b, add c to equal 17. So the simplified version is 196a plus 14b plus c equals 17. Yeah, okay. Now we can see that 21 squared is 441. So we multiply that by a, add 21 times b, 21b, and then add c to equal 11. So 441a plus 21b plus c equals 11. So the next step in this process will be plugging each of these equations into a matrix. So you must remember to plug it in standard form and use placeholders for the first equation. So that is how you do it. You press RREF, put the whole matrix in parentheses, and I got my equation, which I plug the a, b, and c values in and get negative 10 147ths times x squared plus 32 21ths times x plus 9 equals c, or y. So mine and Mark's prediction was that at 22 inches I would hit Mark square in the jaw, or in the bottom of his chin. So plug this into the calculator, substituting 22 for those x's, and my y value is 9.6. So I added this 9.6 to my shoulder height, which was my 0, 0, and I got about 60.6 inches, which is about equivalent to 5 feet, which is exactly where Mark's jaw would stand. So that is a big check mark, as our reflection seems to be about accurate and our calculations seem to be very good. So we took our equation and plugged it into a graph to find our second 0, since we already have our first 0, and this 0 came out to be around 27 with a y value of 9 as our first 0 is 0, 9. We did not start at 0, 0. So, concludingly, this adds to the rest of our points, and we now have every single point that we need to have. So we have our vertex, which is also our maximum, 14, 17. Our first 0 is 0, 9, and our second 0 is 27, 9. As well as our prediction, which we reflected on as being very accurate, and our calculations were correct as Mark's chin was about 5 feet off the ground. So, yeah.
Wow, JT, that punch at school hurt so bad, but I think that punch formed the perfect parabola.
Yeah, but as we know, violence is never the answer, so I think we're friends.
Yeah, I think so too.
Alright, so reflecting back on our analysis, I think our analysis was spot on and our calculations seemed very realistic because we predicted that the punch would land about 5 feet from the ground, which is right at the bottom of your chin, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I think our prediction was pretty good. I think our analysis was good.
So do I, JT.
Alright. Friends.
Friends.
You've got a friend in me. You've got a friend in me. When the
You wanna fight, bro?